Okay, cool. So tell me what you want to talk about.
So I was just wondering about this because for our project we're like writing about the tree octopus, and I have my examples right here. This was from the other one. This here was from the chupacabra, if that was real, and this was so I put it on this paper instead for my rough draft.
Great.
And
so which section do you feel like you have questions about? Do you have questions about the claim, the evidence, or the reasoning?
I have questions about my the last one, my reasoning for it. So I was just wondering if those would work.
So yeah, let's read through it. So the tree octopus is real. So is that your claim?
Yep, that's my claim.
Okay. The Zapatoni.net. On Zapatoni, I saw a video on tree octopuses that shows a tree octopus climbing a tree, and that I know could be photoshopped.
Oh, and that I know could be photoshopped.
Oh, that I could be photoshopped. So maybe a comma there, because there's a natural pause. But do you really think that somebody would waste spelling? Check the spelling in there.
Oh, W-A-S-T-W-A-S-E-T.
That would be like, yeah, T-E at the end.
Oh, yeah, T-E.
Their time on making a fake video. Also, for the people that don't think the tree octopus is fake, maybe spelling on that guy.
Yep. Oh, yeah. M-A-B-M-A-Y-B-E.
Here you go. Maybe you just haven't ever seen one, so then you don't think it is real. The reason you don't see them, maybe,
I don't know why I keep doing that.
is because they camouflage to the tree they hang from. Okay, so your claim is really good. Now, when we read through this, I noticed here that this was evidence. So you saw a video that shows the tree octopus climbing a tree. You know it could be photoshopped. So your reasoning is, do you really think that somebody would waste time on making a fake video?
Yeah.
Okay. What would happen if, and I know this is going to get a little messy, but that's okay. So can I borrow a pencil real fast?
Yeah.
So if we said something like, okay, we're going to do like a little footnote. And we use the sentence starter, my data proves the tree octopus is real. Because so when you say, I saw a video that shows a tree octopus climbing a tree, and I know it could be photoshopped, but do you really think somebody would waste their time on making a fake video? So this data, the video, proves the tree octopus is real because...
Because I saw it with my own eyes climbing the tree.
Okay. And then the second part of this that people would argue is, can the video be fake?
The video can be fake, except for I really doubt somebody would waste all that time on writing that big story on how they found it and making that video in Photoshop. It probably takes at least a week to make the video, and it would take a few hours to write that thing. So
okay. So if we want to shrink all of that into like a sentence. So you trust the video is real.
Because I don't think that somebody would waste their time on making a fake one.
So this is reasoning.
Yeah.
So you have all of these thoughts already in your brain. We just have to figure out how to put them back on the paper in a way that's organized, right? So what I like about this now is we have our evidence, and then you actually come out and say, my data, my evidence proves my claim because, and then you go into your explanation where you talk about, I trust the video. I don't think somebody would make a fake one. So therefore, when I see the video, I actually think it's about a real thing. So you said, I don't think that Okay. Where in here is the second piece of evidence?
It is right here, maybe. Oh, that it's real? Let me see.
So let's go back and look at the evidence that you found. So here's what you did. And this is what's really common. You got so excited about explaining why it's real that you started making your reasoning and your evidence stick together. So let's break it apart. The first piece of evidence you said was there was a video of it, and then you
Also,
explained. What's something else that made you believe it was real?
Another thing that made me believe it was real is that there were, like, when I searched tree octopus, before I saw any of them that say it's fake, I saw 5 real ones going down that say it's real, and then I saw a couple fake ones, and then more real.
Okay.
So I saw lots of sources that said it was real, and very few sources.
How can we write that
said
all
it
in
was
one sentence? So another thing that made me believe it was real
was that there were more sources of the tree octopus being real than there were of it being fake.
And then we go back to our sentence starter. This data proves the tree octopus is real because. So this is our reasoning now. So this data, we'll just have to go on your other sheet of paper here.
Is real.
So why do those multiple sources make you believe that it's real?
Well, because that's a lot of people that have seen it, and they found it important, so they have posted it on the internet. And then there are very few people that say it's fake, and the people who say it's fake, they don't have proof that it's fake. They don't have proof that those people made it fake.
Okay. So how will we shrink all that into a sentence or two?
The people that say it is fake do not have proof that it is fake, but the people that say it is real do have proof.
Okay. So part of what I heard was many people, I think you said this too before,
Yeah.
who have seen it
have proof.
Proof as shown by what? The websites?
As shown by the websites and videos people have posted.
The people who have posted that it is fake
have not posted any proof of it being fake.
And then at the end, we want to sum it all up. So we want to put it all together. So how could we write sort of a conclusion sentence that will finish this little piece of writing?
Let me see. The tree octopus is real, and
As proven by what?
as proven by my research.
Okay. So the next time we write one of these, here's what I want you to think about. Start with a claim. Come up with your evidence number 1.
Okay.
So whatever it is, an example or data that you've collected, evidence number 1, and then explain it. Using that sentence starter, this evidence proves my claim. And then you fill in the blank with that. That's where you explain it. Then you'd roll into like evidence 2, reasoning 2.
And then my claim would be the end right here.
And then
the
you
conclusion.
you do a conclusion. Now here's the thing. You can, if you want to, go like evidence 3, reasoning 3. I mean, you could do evidence 4, reasoning 4. It just depends on like how big of an argument you're making. This is going to be kind of our cutoff. Like if we can get 2 good pieces of evidence and 2 good pieces of reasoning, we're going to be pretty happy with that for now. And then, oops, I meant to put that under there. We would wrap it up with some kind of a conclusion. Oops. All right? And when you're all done, you go back and then they use the checklist here at the bottom to make sure that you have done everything we need to.
Okay.
So did you restate the question or have a topic sentence?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think you answered it completely?
Yes.
Okay. Did you give supporting details and evidence that were relevant to the topic?
Yes.
Did you use data like that you learned from your reading? Did you give reasoning?
Yes.
Now we did, yep. Did we check our spelling and use specific, accurate, and appropriate vocabulary?
Yes.
And how are our sentences?
I think they're pretty good.
They're pretty good. So when you check your work or you have somebody else read it for you, if you have all those things and you followed this format, you're at least proficient, if not higher, every single time. And you can use the same format for social studies, math, reading class, anytime you answer a question where you're trying to prove that something is true. Cool. Any other questions?
Nope, I think that's it.
All right, sounds good. Just remember, I think it's really important for you because you have a fast brain. It's always going fast, right? And I'm always like, wait, just slow down for a second, right?
Yeah.
Slow down and make sure you separate the evidence from the reasoning so that you know that you have both in there.
Okay.
The thing that you did here is you started trying to just explain it all at once, which makes it less organized. Now we have it way more organized, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, sir. That's all.
Okay.